All right, let's talk about it. I know what I'm about to say might not be the popular thing, but hey, you come here for authenticity, not for the parrot talking points that a lot of people do. And it's no shade to anybody else, but I just have to speak the truth and speak what I feel in regards to this. Because I knew as soon as I watched the trailer that people were going to jump on the hate train that was inevitably coming because of everything going on right now. Everybody's hypersensitive. Whenever they see a woman or a black person, they go, oh, whoa, that's woke. I knew that was going to happen. And me, myself, when I was watching the trailer, I was like, hold on, man, this doesn't look right. And then I saw it said Ghost of Yotei, or however you say it. I was like, okay, this must be a new game in a franchise, or it might be a spinoff or something like that. There's no way they're just going to be trying to replace Jin in Ghost of Tsushima. And the fact that it's not called Ghost of Tsushima 2 kind of confirms that this is a different game in the franchise. It's not like a direct sequel. And we're going to talk about it. But before we get too deep, make sure that you like the video, share the video, subscribe if you want to, and if you don't, your game will get the Assassin's Creed Shadows treatment. All right, so let's jump into this real quick. So we have the trailer for Ghost of Yotei. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. But this is set 300 to almost 400 years past Ghost of Tsushima. We're not on the island of Tsushima anymore. We're in a completely different area. And we have a new main protagonist. Her name is Atsu, whatever. You know, it's a female protagonist. So you already knew people were gonna jump on it. Oh my god, they traded out Jin for a woman. This is so woke. Oh, they're doing this, that, and the third. It's woke, it's woke. Forgetting, like, that's not what that means. Just because you see a woman or a black person, that doesn't mean it's woke. That's not what that means. Especially, you have to take into context the company that we're working with here. This is Sucker Punch. They made Ghost of Tsushima one of the best games of all time. And it had multiple female characters, and they were all done well. Have you forgot about Yuna, your main like sidekick in the entire game? She's a great character. Tomai, the archer, when you're going on that one side quest, she's a good character too. You had the other character like Master, I forget her name. I have to look it up. But there's another female character. All the characters in Ghost of Tsushima are good, whether they be male or female, and they don't try to virtue to you the entirety of the game. They don't go, oh, Yuna is a badass because she's a woman, or this other character's a badass because they're a woman. They're just good characters. So when you see that, I don't immediately go, oh, this is woke, this is Sucker Punch. We don't have any of the kind of indicators that you usually get, like something with Assassin's Creed Shadows. We knew immediately what they were trying to do because it's Ubisoft, and they've done it time and time and time again. So you have that track record to go, oh, we know exactly why you're doing this. If they made this sequel to Ghost of Tsushima and the main character was a black dude, of course people would go, oh, whoa, what are you doing? We know exactly what you're doing. So they have an official blog post talking about the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, which is Ghost of Yotei. I know I'm saying that wrong, man. I just know I am. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's figure this out real quick. Yotei, Ghost of Yotei. Okay, I had to figure that out because I'm not going to have another Assassin's Creed Shadows where I'm saying Yasuke and his Yasuke. We're not doing that again. But all right, we got the blog post right here officially from PlayStation. Let's go over it real quick. And they say, when we set out to make a new Ghost game, we wanted to maintain the core pillars established in Ghost of Tsushima, playing as a wandering warrior in feudal Japan, offering freedom to explore at your own pace, and highlighting the beauty of the world. Okay, yeah, of course, we expect that. Ghost of Tsushima is a beautiful game. For a PS4 game, that game was beautiful, man. And then they get into it. They say, we also wanted to continue to innovate, to create something fresh but familiar. We looked beyond Jin Sekai's story in the island of Tsushima and shifted our focus to the idea of the ghost instead. So instead of it being the story of Jin, it's the story of the ghost. And I'm pretty sure they're going to hint at him, you know, being the first ghost, you know, Ghost of Tsushima and things like that. And we can't act like they're completely forgetting about Jin. There's an entire movie about Jin and Ghost of Tsushima going on right now with the director of the first John Wick movie. Also, keep in mind, the John Wick movies, there are a lot of female characters in it. Remember in the second one when it had, what's her name? Ruby Rose was in it. She was good. The third one, we had Halle Berry in it. She was good. And nobody was screaming it was woke because there was females kicking ass in those movies. So it doesn't apply here. Now, if they start doing that, then it will apply. But I just don't see that happening. There's also an episode of Ghost of Tsushima and the Secret Level Amazon show that's coming out later this year. So they're not completely forgetting about Jin. Jin is there. He is the focal point of this franchise. I mean, he started it off. You know what I mean? My daughter just started knocking on the door. You probably heard that. And they continue, at Sucker Punch, we love origin stories, and we wanted to explore what it could mean to have a new hero wearing a ghost mask and uncovering a new legend. This led us to Ghost of Yotei, a new protagonist, a new story to unfold, a new region in Japan to explore. So they're basically saying that they want to take the concept of the ghost that Jin started and make more games with that. And I'm completely fine with that. Jin is a very good character. I did want a sequel with Jin. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't. But we're getting a movie. We got an episode on Secret Level that's probably going to explore more of his story. So it's not like he's completely gone. And who knows, there might be like a flashback or something or some DLC for this game that has Jin in it. It's like too early to tell. And it's too early to jump onto the hate train of, oh, woman protagonist. And then I also saw somebody say that the main actress that they're using for this, she goes by, you know, the non-binary pronouns, which again, admittedly, that's weird. But if it doesn't affect the story, the gameplay, or the character, it means nothing. Just like Deadpool and Wolverine, the main actress that was in that movie, the villain, she goes by non-binary. It didn't matter in the story because it didn't affect nothing. So it means nothing unless they're trying to virtue that out. Y'all have to remember, just because they have these kind of attributes, that does not make something woke. That's not what that means. You're going to turn into the very people that the people on the other side say you are. That you just jump at the opportunity to see something that's like different and you go, oh, that's woke, it's woke. That's not what, no, man, don't be that kind of person. Put your thinking caps on and see what's going on. Now, a sucker punch goes out and say we picked a female protagonist because it's about time we had a female protagonist be a samurai in these games, and we're trying to show how badass she is because she's a female and the actress is non-binary and this, that, and the third. And then that's when you go, okay, no, stop it right there. We know exactly what you're doing. You're doing the exact same thing Assassin's Creed Shadows is doing. But they have not done that, and going through this blog post, it doesn't seem like that's what they're doing. So you can't jump and say, whoa, no, just stop. Look, they say it takes place more than 300 years past the events of Ghost of Tsushima. And that is kind of a letdown because I wanted to see Jin go to the mainland, fight the real mongrel army, and, you know, like push back and see more of his story. But if they're going forward and we have the episode, we have the movie and things like that, maybe they bring more stuff with Jin, like another game with Jin and things like that. I'm completely fine with it. As long as they don't start doing the virtuous stuff, I'm completely fine with it. And they're saying it's the first game built up for the PlayStation 5. So unlike the Ghost of Tsushima, which came out on the PS4 and then was adapted to the PS5, this is solely for the PS5. So graphically, we know it's going to look beautiful. But this is not a Assassin's Creed Shadows situation, you know what I mean? And they're saying we have the ghost, we want to use the concept of the ghost and progress that forward. Not, hey, we want to get rid of Jin and put a woman because we need a woman in the forefront. Now, if they come out and say that, you already know I'll jump immediately on that and be like, no, let's not do that. But that's not what we're getting here. And I'll do some more information because I'm sure they're pulling something historic with this character. Like they're not just going to make her like a samurai or a ronin or something. She has to be like something in that time period where a female was going around killing people. I'm pretty sure. I'll do some more research into that before I just start spewing at the mouth things that I don't know about. But all in all, it's not the same kind of thing. You know what I mean? They're not trying to go out and be like, hey, we have a female here and it's because we want to get rid of Jin because he was a male and things like that. That's not the vibe that I'm getting from them. If that is the vibe that it turns out to be, then hey, I'll eat crow on that one and I'll be like, hey, I was wrong. But I don't see that happening here right now. But dang, man, hey, my boy Jin, he's literally a ghost now. That's messed up, bro. I do want more of his story. If y'all are hearing this, I want more episodes. Like, give us more episodes of the Secret Level. Give us sequels to the movies to progress his story. Give us more DLCs for the game for him and things like that because we love Jin. Jin is awesome, man. And Yuna was also too. We wanted more. I want to see more of Yuna because didn't she go off before Jin got there to the mainland? What's up with Yuna? I want to know what's going on with that. So again, that's a female character who's really good in Ghost of Tsushima, and that's not woke. You know what I mean? So let's stop that, man. Don't be those kind of people. Don't jump on the hate train just to be on the hate train. Put on your thinking caps, man. But yeah, man, that's all I got. I know I'll get some flack for this. I know people be like, no, it's a woman. They're pushing this, that, and the third. And if that turns out to be the case, I'll eat crow on it. But I don't see that happening here right now. Y'all let me know what you think down below. And hey, as always, man, hey, y'all be easy. I'll see you on the next one.